We're back. Woo! On the air. But guess what? Before we get started,
Yeah.
you know what we have to do?
What we have to do?
Theme song.
Oh, our theme song.
It's time! You gotta get on beat, man. What you doing?
Oh, you know I'm always on beat. It's shocking.
Let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's time for Kansas. Woo! Welcome back to No Onions, No Tomatoes. Let's get going. I am so stoked. It's race weekend, people. No. It's our race weekend. We're not going to just be watching it on TV. No, we're going to drive, what, how many miles, how many minutes?
40 minutes?
40 minutes down I-70, door to
Straight
door.
west.
Straight west, and we're going to Kansas Speedway in Kansas City, Kansas. And for some of you people who don't know your geography.
Some of you Dumbos. I'm going to call them Dumbos.
Yes, they are Dumbos. Guess what? We're driving to Kansas.
A different state. We're in Missouri.
Now, you guys do know there's like 50 of those.
Yes. So Kansas City, the Royals and the Chiefs play in Missouri. That's your lesson for the day.
So Kansas, so the University of Kansas is in Kansas. So, but we're rolling over there. We're going to group it all together because Midwest love, baby.
That's right.
Let's go.
Let's go right now.
Hey, look.
Qualifying just finished.
Qualifying just in, and we're going to get into that. But hey, let's get some love to our peeps. Our peeps.
Look at my other new shirt that Mary made for me.
Look at this.
No onions, no tomatoes.
No onions, no
Jen
tomatoes.
Christina.
It's awesome. What's her name?
Look up Harper's Heart at Work on Facebook or on Instagram.
Yes.
She makes great things.
She made that too.
Yeah, remember she made these koozies and the shirts.
I'm 50 AF.
At AF.
I wasn't in the Air Force.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Okay.
And then also our peeps that we love is Team Cocktail. Shut up, Liver, you're fine.
Team Cocktail, they kill it, bro. They're killing it.
Look them up on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes. Let's look up Team Cocktail. You'll see all that. Ooh, I can't wait for the party tomorrow.
Oh, man. It's the wedding planning party.
We'll tell you more about that on the next episode. All right, look. So let's get into Kansas, man. We're rolling in there tomorrow. What are we doing? Let's talk about this place. What do we want to talk about? Let's get into the particulars.
Let's get into the particulars. So it is a 1.5 mile oval track.
Yep.
We've driven the track, as you know.
Yes.
And the banking is 17 to 20 degrees in the turn. And it's a tri-oval.
Right.
And so we're going to go 267 laps with stages of 80, 80, and the final stage of 107.
Check it out. So this is race 32 and 36. So this is a marathon season. We know that this is the Hollywood Casino 400. It's going to kick off. We're going to have that green flag. It's going to be at 1:16 Central Standard Time. So now you guys got to add and subtract. And that's going to be on NBC Sports Network. And we are so ready to get after it. We've been racing here since 2001.
That's right.
We've had 14 different winners. Jimmy Johnson with 3 wins. Truex, he's won 3 of the last 4 races here. He almost won the one in May, but he didn't. Eric Almirola had that wreck happen, broke his back, and was airlifted. What else you got?
So the big thing is this is a cutoff race.
What do you mean cutoff?
So this is the final race of this round.
Oh, the round of 12.
So the 12 will be whittled down after this race to 8.
Yes. So when we leave Kansas Speedway on Sunday,
that's right.
Only 8 drivers will be eligible for the championship. So let's just look at it really quick. We're going to pull it back down. So you have the 12. You have these 4 down here in blue who are in trouble. They can still possibly win the race and bump themselves in. But there's going to be high drama. We had it here last year with Kyle Larson wrecking out, blowing an engine early to end his championship hopes.
That's right.
We are so happy that we have this cutoff race.
That's right. Oh, it's so exciting.
Yep.
So I'm going to tell you.
I'm opening a beverage. Anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to Kansas Speedway. We love you, Kelly. You rock.
Woo!
What's going on?
So here we go. Let's just cut to the qualifying.
Qualifying.
Because it literally just happened.
So it was a big deal because, hey, you need to qualify well to be able to race well to put yourself in a chance to win.
And to have good pit selection.
Yes.
And to try to run up front to get these stage
Yeah, and
points.
it's just momentum. So
Okay.
how do we do?
So Logano wins the pole. Way to go, JoJo.
Who got that sign?
That's right. He was here during the tire test.
Okay, who else? Come
and
on,
so
give me
then
some more.
Harvick, Almirola, Blaney,
Oh,
who's in the bottom right now. He's
Blaney.
outside the top 8.
yes.
Brad Kay. He's in the top. He's in the bottom.
Thank you, Brad.
Eric Jones, Kyle Busch,
Kyle Busch.
Suarez, Hamlin, Bowman, Kurt Busch, and Truex.
Yes.
So 3 of the drivers that are in the playoffs did not make the top 12, which is Larson, Elliott, and Boyer.
Yes.
Elliott doesn't care
No.
because he has a win.
Right.
Boyer cares, and Larson, if he doesn't win, he's not in.
Yeah, he wrecked during practice, during the first practice.
It's in the backup car.
It's bad. Now,
Yes.
out of these drivers,
Yes.
why don't you tell the people who tested here last month, which we saw.
You're going to test me.
Yeah.
Logano did. Kyle Busch did. Kurt Busch did.
Mm-hmm. And Chase Elliott.
And Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott. So it did matter a little bit. And I wish my driver would have been here testing, but he wasn't. But Logano on the pole and was testing here last month.
That's right.
Yep. So, hey, look. So, do we want to talk about the May race? Let's talk about it just for a
second. Casey
for-
Masterpiece.
It was a Casey Masterpiece 400,
My
right?
favorite barbecue
So
sauce.
we had we had a pole checker situation. So we had Kevin Harvick winning the pole and actually winning the race. The rest of the qualifying order, just to set it up,
Yes.
was Blaney, Kyle Busch, Almirola, Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex, Kurt Busch, Logano, and Chris Buescher for some reason. But these are all playoff guys for the most part, and with the exception of Hamlin and Buescher. Now, going into the race, what happened?
So, we all know that Ryan Blaney qualifies well here.
Yes.
We gave him his first pole.
Yes.
And so he won stage
Gave him
1.
his first pole. That's kind of... Well, okay. Anyway, go ahead.
So he won the stage 1. Larson won stage 2.
Mm-hmm.
But then he got into a wreck with Blaney.
This was this was a tough watch in person, but then it ended up being glorious. So there were no cautions, literally.
No unscheduled
No
caution.
unscheduled caution until lap 238 of 267. So we're just watching this, and we're with our friends, Nick and Jara.
Hi, Nick and Jara.
Jara, shout out. She was at her first race, and she's like, what happened to the wrecks?
Promised you wrecks.
And we had a caution at 238, and then at lap 254, they were wrecking and rolling in front of us. We need to put that on Instagram.
Yes.
Yes. We have the video of that wreck happening right in front of
And
us.
so then they had a red flag.
Right. They red flagged, they stopped the race, and then we got started again, right?
Right.
So once we got started, it was, okay, let's see what's going to happen. So we have Harvick tracking down Truex. Is he going to be able to catch him?
I said no. I was wrong. Harvick caught him.
Caught him on the back stretch in the last lap, passed him, won the race, pole checker, unbelievable stuff. And I'm expecting something like that, as on Sunday.
Yes.
And we're gonna have another quick podcast after this to tell you guys about Kansas and what to do and what not to do.
Oh, okay. That's news to me, but I'm
Yeah.
down for it.
Hey, so who's good here?
Harvick.
Harvick's good here. Last 10 races, he has 3 wins, 7 top 5s, 8 top 10.
Top 10.
He has 4 poles. His average start is 6.1, but even more impressive, his average finish is 4.8.
And even more impressive, no DNFs.
0 DNFs. We have Martin Truex right behind him. Didn't qualify so well, but he's still in the mix. Kyle Busch always is the best wheelman in the sport.
He had a tough time at Kansas for many years,
Yes.
but he has made a change.
Yes.
His first win was in 2016. We were there.
Yep.
And so since then, he's been doing better and better at this track. And
Yep.
so I'm hoping he brings home a victory.
Then so Joey Logano, I want to talk about him.
Yes.
He's got 2 wins here. He's got 7 top 5s, 7 top 10s, but he does have 2 DNFs, but he's led 300 laps. This guy's on the pole, going to be a factor, championship level driver. Give me another guy.
Kurt Busch, he has 6 top 10s.
Okay.
And so he has only 1 DNF, and so he does pretty well here too. And Brad Kay, within the last 10 starts, has 4 top 10s and no wins, but his average start is 6.2. So let's just see if he can keep that up.
Yeah, my problem with Brad Keselowski is you look at the 6.2, which is great to start, but what's the finish? His average finish is 15.9.
Trying to be nice.
Yeah, and he's had some problems, like in the May race, he had problems with loose wheels and loose lug nuts and speeding on pit road. So it was a tough go for him. He has to lock that up to get going.
Yes.
Okay.
So
look,
I think that's it.
Hey, get ready. Go out to Kansas. If you guys haven't bought tickets, there's tons of discounts available.
Yes.
If you're a veteran, a first responder, students.
Free for kids on Saturday.
Absolutely. So we'll get into it in a little bit.
Follow us on Instagram. No one needs no tomato.
Yes, you guys know what it is. We'll see you in a minute. Mwah.